Okay, looks like we're live. I'm gonna go ahead and just ASP for a bit. Doing the actual stream in about 20 minutes. You know, just here for a little bit. We'll get started at around 3:30. To cut it a little short, but otherwise, we'll see. I'm working with new stuff, so that's going to be interesting. Speaking of which, let's hope this works. Okay. 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 大丈夫だ. Have to get used to the stabilization, but otherwise, it seems to be working as intended. That's bananas. It certainly doesn't beat like an actual, well, spoilers. We'll get started when we get started. Now just sketching. Let's stick the halftone brushes in the brushless section. Bingo. Nice. Okay, that's cool. This goes under the effects brush. It's gonna take a while because I'm importing it directly from the asset tool. You should be able to see it. It's in its own subcategory. Let's see. Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay, so this is literally a brush that is shaped like dancers. It's so cool. Okay. This goes under. Let's to gradient map. No, I think it's just you have to bother. But I think this is the fill tool. I'm gonna use ice cream because it's like a really good fill tool. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's the ice cream fill tool because that's how it was described to me, and it was perfectly described. Quamala's graphic mark. And it's gonna go under pens. I wonder if we should go under markers. I'm gonna put under pens. So don't mind me. This is just me adding effects, assets, and stuff to my. This goes under flowers. I think it's like a water thing. Yeah, the glitch brushes. So, for anyone to stream right now, I'm actually just re-adding any live assets I've had here into my copy of CSP. Let's see. Okay, so it is here. It's still here though. Okay. I don't know when we're going to use these glitch brushes. Not exactly sci-fi illustrator, although it's just like those things are like, this is kind of nice to have. That said, I really should make sure that like all the assets that I have are within easy reach, so to speak. It's going to take a while. It reminds me, Slurpstream. Ooh, heck yeah. Am I able to? I mean, I could, but I don't need to. That's just overkill. Oh, that's bananas. I love it though. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait for a few seconds because Clip Studio Paint is sticking all of these glitch brushes um, into this brush thing here. So we have time to, oh, there we go. Nice. It's right there. That works. I think those are all of my downloaded ones. So we're good, at least on this end. Right. I've got about 10 more minutes. Let's see if this works. Still live streaming. It's good. Hope you liked our video. Thanks, guys, I guess. We'll see. No, I think what we're gonna do is, yeah, exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna stroll through memory lane, and then we're gonna see if we can improve. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my jam. Right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Oh, geez, I forgot I had to re-download the cream pencil. It's one of my favorite pencils to use. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Right on time. Right on time. Right on time. This is a good one. Sorry, you can't really see this because it's on the Clip Studio window, not the Clip Studio Paint window, which are completely two different things. But Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the palette. I forgot I had. Uh, I forgot I didn't have cream pencil. That's one of my favorite pencils to use. Look at this. Look how creamy this is. It's amazing. Amazing. Wow. That is. Those are a lot of big brush packs. Oh, oh, oh. This lighting is terrible because this light on me literally shines through my very thinning hair and makes me look a lot more bald than I am. That's not cool, light. That's not cool. Right. I'm getting old. It happens. Not the worst thing to happen to you. Best case scenario is at least you're getting old. Such deliberate shapes. I love the creamy pencil. It's such a nice pencil. Problem is, I'm gonna have to be really deliberate about comments now. It's not something I can fix. But it's going to be interesting to say the least. Slow down the way I sketch. It's gonna be strange. Great. Okay. We're about a couple minutes. Alright. Couple minutes into starting to stream, which is good. I just decided to start a little early just by virtue of needing to. Let's get started. Hello everyone, my name is... Ooh, jiggle, that's not cool. Hello everyone, my name is Paolo Chasa. I am the young adult librarian in the Buildings branch of the Craft Free Library, which unfortunately is closed right now due to air conditioning issues. I'm not going to get into it, but rather, it's a 100-year-old building, so... In fact, we were supposed to celebrate its 100th anniversary concert around this time next month, and yet it doesn't look like the air conditioning is going to be fixed by then, so that's going to be not great. But more to the point, regardless of that, I'm here in the neighborhood branch of the Enoch Craft Free Library in a storeroom in order to do this. In order to do this manga drawing lessons online. To do manga drawing lessons online. I might have to do this again next week, depending on where I am. But essentially, I'm able to travel a little bit better now, or rather, I'm able to. Well, I'll show you in a bit, but essentially, let's go over some of the basics. Let's see. So, manga drawing lessons online. Learn how to draw anime and manga characters step by step in bi-weekly online sessions. Build up a sketchbook of your drawings to become a real artist. Supplies and resources for the program will be available in the Govins branch and online at this web address. No prior drawing experience needed. This is a sister program to Manga Drawing Lessons IRL, which in its very first iteration was really well received. We got a couple of folks in the library to redraw, and I was really happy about that because we got this great big box full of stuff, what's called of art materials, so that more people can just draw, and when you're done, to put all the stuff back in the box away, so it's easy to carry, so to speak. And so hopefully I'll find a way to get that up and running here, or wherever I am, just by having the materials on hand, really. But anyway, this is the online version of this program, and here we are. And here we are. So I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not drawing with my. Oh wait, hold on. I need to. Oh, also, the weekly lessons are going to be here. These are lessons from the past few times. If you want to go through them, by all means. I'm not sure if I'm able to add any more because I don't have my books with me in this branch. Rather, the books that I need in this branch. I'm going to have to figure out, either get them here somehow, or we'll figure something out. But anyway, what's it called? I'm drawing with this pen today, which is the Samsung S Pen, because my drawing setup has changed a little bit. Instead of drawing on a graphics tablet, I'm actually drawing on my Samsung. I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera. Hold on my Samsung S7 Plus, and it is fantastic using Super Display. It's a $10 app, but I can throw $10 at a virgin developer who can just doing amazing stuff. But essentially, that's how I'm using it. So instead of like looking at a screen up here and drawing with my hands like this, I can do this. I can draw on the screen, which is something I'm a little more used to. That said, That said, it's just the same thing, same deal, new equipment, same lessons, so to speak. I might have to end it a little bit early because I started up late. Oh, can't help that. But we're gonna do something fun and quick instead of like the full multi-step lesson. Because I just wanted to show you guys some of my older art, just to let you know that there are places where you can go to. Rather, what's it called? People's got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna switch back to CSP just to make sure I don't accidentally show anything terrible in my Inktober art, which you'll see. Oh, we'll see. No, I think I'm just gonna show Inktober 2016. All right, one of the one of the art challenges that were near and dear to my heart, because every so often I would challenge myself to do them every October, which is one of the more busy months. I don't know why, but is Inktober. And I started doing these in 2005, 2015, right when I was drawing again and still learning. And I challenged myself to do a full Inktober in 2016, and this is what it is. My Inktober's for 2016. As you can see, it's there has been some improvement, but otherwise, this is what my art was way back in, not back in the day, but just a while back. And I think what I wanted to do today, I've already warmed up, is to essentially take one of these drawings and try to redraw them. with oh, oh it's called just redrawing old drawings, and hopefully redraw them digitally and draw them a little better, hopefully. And I've chosen Tsuyu Asui from My Hero Academia because this is indeed still anime and manga drawing, what's it called, class. Kind of, sort of, close enough. So I'm gonna see with what little time I have, if I can draw Tsuyu Asui in this pose again, and see what I can do. Let's get started. Actually, let's look at this art first. Head is funky. It's a lot to look at. Oh heavens. It's oh, the pain. The pain of looking at my old art. Anyway, it's okay. We've got a what's called reference image here that we can literally work off of, because this is a more dynamic pose than the other one. We'll see what we can do. All right, we're gonna transition back into CSP, see if that works. Didn't stay with me, my own stay with me. Oh, we're just gonna do this on the mic box. It is very slow going. Like a bajillion. Oh, there's like a bajillion layers. I mean, I get it, but schedule. Sun is one file. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool, I guess. Yeah. We'll hide that. New sketch layer. We're gonna go ahead and use a light pinkish, light pink. Actually, I'm just gonna use a cool blue. Let's see. Pencil. Let's use the cream pencil. There we go. Okay, so the way that I'm drawing with the Asp pen is kind of a lot more slow, a lot more deliberate, because the rubber tip is different from the clickety-clackety, harder grip of the pencil, of the graphic tablet, and even my other pen displays, actually. So that's going to be really interesting. I kind of wish there was like a felt tip that I can use, so I can like all over the glass, but we'll see. Okay, what's it called? I'm almost tempted to just use this pose, but I kind of want to stay with me. Stay with me. I'm gonna stay with like this pose. The first thing I think we're gonna try to improve. Hold on, am I in the right place? Yes, I am. The first thing I'm gonna try to improve is see, I think the first thing that I'm gonna try to improve is like the pose. So it's gonna have a circle where her face is. another circle where her chest, actually, it's in the circle where her chest area would be. Um, and when you're like squatted like that, I think even the reference image has her shoulders kind of like bunched up a bit. So I'm just going to put placeholders for the shoulders there. And what's it called? Kind of hip area here. So if you can imagine it, it's a bit tilted towards us. So technically, what this would be, like the bucket where the hip would be, it's kind of tilted a lot more towards us, like this. If you can imagine ball joints where the muscles or the legs would be right here. And she's like squatting. And so like there's like, I don't remember how long I think the legs are. Exaggerate the squat a little bit because she is indeed a frog. And like her feet are huge because she's got huge frog feet. And not just that, what's it called? In this other image, we can see that the feet kind of go down like here. And then spread out like here a bit more. Not that much. Just building boxes here to help visualize where the feet would be. And I think her hands are also kind of spread out. That kind of spread out. We're kind of like doing the sausage fingers for what's it called? Anywhere. Just a little bit. Just by virtue of that's kind of helping to visualize that a little bit. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how knees were. And essentially, I'm trying to remember that kind of squishes a whole lot more in here. And like patellas, like here. And like legs, like, a lot bigger than most people think. Uh, the legs are a lot bigger than most people think. I'm gonna have to erase some lines. Let's get the eraser in here. A little small. It's getting a little complicated, eh? Hmm. And this is an issue. I'm trying to like where her chest is. Because in my older one, it's called it like it's kind of not up and out as much. Trying to figure out if I just need to make her wider. I think I might have to do that, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. It's just it's how it shook out, literally and figuratively. Oh, you know what? Let's change the pose a little. You don't need both hands to be down. What we can do is set this up. That one shoulder is up here. And one hand is over here. Resting like that. Elbow is like kind of foreshortened. So that way, you have room for her entire hand down here. Which we will draw in better detail, of course. I'm just like placing where the hands would go. And this kind of solves the problem, rotational problem. Her chest would be because now And we can set it up so that she's looking over here. And like a 3/4 profile. And you have her neck. Here. Let's see. And her. What is that? It's like a hat type thing. Oh. Okay. I know how we can fix this. You can just move it down. Oof. Nope, not too far down. There we go. So we have room for her feet and her helmet thing, I guess. What is this thing? I'm gonna look at the let's see. Yeah, it's like a. I guess it's like a helmet thing. Yeah, I guess it's like a helmet thing. It's so odd. Just goes, slaps in the back of her head or something. She has human ears. I will say, does this frog character have human ears? Of course they do. I think her hair kind of molds in the back here into that big funky bow type thing. It's huge, by the way. Hold on. I can post in the phone, but it's usually. Oh. Okay, thank you. I'll see what I can do, bud. That's not something I can fix. Okay. So, in about half an hour, 20 minutes or so. In fact, this is being timed, so I can actually see how long it took. 20 or so minutes. We kind of have a better, we kind of have a better pose from what we did in, well, what I did rather in 2016. Let's see, I'm going to show you what it looked like before. Even though I'm blocking half the frame, I'm sorry. And what we're doing now, um, just by virtue of like, changing pose just a little bit, it's more readable. You can kind of see that this is definitely a pose that she would do. And like even in this very rough sketch area, you can kind of see that this is the type of what's it called? This is like better constructed. This is like better constructed than what I did before. What's it called? And I'm really proud of that. And it's like less time. I remember taking ages on like the original Inktober drama. And this took a lot less time, which was great, but also kind of shows you that it's not so much technique that improves, it's also speed. Because you've drawn this before, you know where it's gonna go. You're gonna know like, oh, this is what it looks like, this is how it goes, etc., etc. Yeah, and you just learn as you just keep going. You're going to fail several times, again and again and again and again. In fact, that's the only reason why I know how to do all this stuff. Is because I've failed more times than artists who haven't learned yet. And of course, you can learn a little smarter to help you fail a lot less times, but you will have to do something wrong first to do something right. Oh, slipstream. Ooh, slipstream. That's just immense. But yeah, you can already see that there's like, you can already see like, okay, so I'm seeing the dual screen here, that you can't because I'm on OBS and it's like the dual studio type thing. I don't know how to turn it off either, so you can definitely tell that Death Pose is similar, but otherwise the construction has a lot more flesh to it, kind of. And like, I need to sketch it less because I kind of already know where some of the things are going. And where the details are going to be later in the thing when I ink this. So, probably not going to. This is going to be a shorter stream, unfortunately, because I need to finish at 4. I don't want to leave my coworkers out in the cold because they're not, because I've just been streaming. But yeah. So, this just goes to show you on my circulation. It's consistent, and it's not going to be linear. But it is possible. Sometimes it just takes step by step. Each of the calls step by step. Anyone's willing to ink up. It's a little sketch. You can, I think. I need to fix that. There we go. Yeah. Those sketches are always this messy. The next layer that's going to be on top of it is like a better sketch. Actually, at this point, I'll just ink it. Yeah, at this point, I would just ink it. So let's hope that works. But unfortunately, it is 4 o'clock. I'm gonna have to end the stream. It looks like it's worked. So this was also a bit of an experimental test stream. So I don't need to lug an entire like graphics tablet with me and another screen. I can just use my tablet, and tablet computer to do this. I'm gonna have to pony up $10 to Super Display Guy, but it's worth it. At least I think it is. Anyway, more to the point. Hope this has been of use to folks who have been. What's my mouse? Okay. So I'm hoping that this has been of use to anyone listening, and that I might continue this later, just to show you my inking process as well. Maybe next week or whenever I feel like it. Probably definitely next week, because I have other projects on my own that need my attention. But we'll see. That said, thanks for joining me in the stream, guys. It's a wonderful time.